Hello, hammerheads. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I'm glad this TV's on mute. Jeremy fucking Kyle. Look at the state of the fucking scumbags. Trainers, dirty trackies, hooded tops. Why would you go on national television dressed like a fucking tramp? Why are you getting married at that age for? You're about 21 if that. You fucking kids. Idiots. I don't give a fuck about those all-important DNA results. And I don't give two fucks about those all-important lie detector results either. With the greatest of respect. Forget that for now. This is the second time I've had to do this video. Because last time, 2/3 the way into it, there was a knock at the front door. And I was expecting my friend anyway, but not that early. Yeah, I was running low on supplies. So I asked him today at work. I says, oh, can I have a quarter? He says, oh, yeah. And you know, I've just found half a spliff in that bag. I forgot all about it. Angie made it on Sunday night. She was going to smoke the whole fucking lot to herself when I went to bed. But I says, no, you can fucking leave it alone. I'll have it during the week. It's mine, I bought it. It's just fucking greed with her. Where's that fucking gear gone? Oh, it's on the radiator. Yeah, it's... I like to put it on the radiator when it's just been bought. Fucking stinks. Cause it's... you can't roll a joint when it's moist like that. I know you're all calling me a dickhead. You're destroying the THC. Who gives a fuck? Still strong as fuck anyway. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about shit. I'm going to do a film review, aren't I? I haven't done one for a while. Anyway, released in 1980, banned in 1984 as ever, directed by Uli Lommel, starring Susanna Love and I'm sure her brother's in it and all. Susanna Love, Nicholas Love. They must be related. The Bogey Man. Ho ho. A grotesque reflection of pure evil. You haven't got a prayer. Now this is the Vipco cult classic Frightener. And can you see that? No. Neither can I, hardly. You'd have to be Steve Austin to fucking see that. Well, it's an advisory notice. I'll give it a go. The Bogey Man has been listed as a banned video and been unavailable since 1984. This version with 2 cuts has now been passed by the British Board of Film Classification as suitable for persons over the age of 18. However, some may still consider the content to be unsuitable viewing material and find certain scenes to be disturbing or offensive. If in doubt, do not view. Because, yeah, this was slightly cut. I got it from a video club years ago, or did I pinch it from a second-hand shop? I can't remember. There's no such thing as the Bogey Man. Keep telling yourself there's no such thing as the Bogey Man, there's no such thing as the Bogey Man, there's no such... Anyway, this one here is the uncut version. I found on eBay a number of years later. Banned since 1982. Wrong, because it was 1984. Even tells you on that version. Why don't people do any research? Why don't people do the homework first before they start reviewing something or fucking... well... Anyway, read the synopsis on here, because the one on that one's a bit daft. At the age of 3, Lacey witnessed a horrifying killing, the murder of her mother's sadistic lover by Lacey's older brother, William. Since he is mute, the bedroom mirror remains the only witness to the incident. Soon afterwards, Lacey and William are sent away to live in Virginia with relatives. Only the house and the mirror remain, keeping their dark secret until 20 years later, the evil stored within is ready to be awakened. Well, I'll tell you my own synopsis, right? I mean, I don't read it off anything, I get it from here, you know what I mean? Yeah, Willie and Lacey, the little kids, right, living in Virginia and with a horrible mother who beats them, she's a drunk, she's going out with this horrible sadistic bloke who keeps putting a fucking stocking over his head because for some reason she thinks it's sexy. She must have a thing for bank robbers. And he ties Willie to the bed quite frequently as punishment for spying on them when he's not spying on them. So one night when he's tied to the bed and this horrible bloke's in bed with his mother shagging her or whatever, Lacey comes in with a big kitchen knife, cuts the rope that bound his hands. Willie takes the knife, walks down the hall, goes in the bedroom and stabs the horrible bloke to death. Fast forward 20 years, they're living on this farm. I mean, it's not that far away, it's just over a bridge in a matter of a few miles. So it must be still in Virginia. No, bit further upstate maybe. And you know, that Willie's never been able to speak since. He's been mute ever since that instant that night. And, you know, he just walks around and in the farm, he's good at his job and that, helping out and all that. Anyway, they're at dinner one night. You know, they've invited the local priest round. It's like, obviously part of the fucking Bible Belt, this area where they've gone to live. And they get a letter, don't they? Wait, addressed personally to Lacey and Willie. Lacey reads it when she goes up to get something, and it's like, what is it? This is from the mother. I haven't got long left to live. I know it's been 20 years since I last seen you, but I think you owe it to me to, like, visit me one last time or something, and none of them want to go. It's freaked the pair of them out. Ever since that letter, Willie's going around the house painting all the mirrors black. And Lacey, well, she's having these horrible nightmares and everything. So her husband, who just happens to be the local sheriff of the area, takes her to see the shrink. No other than John Carradine. He's about 130 years older than this man. Jesus. Anyway, he persuades her to visit the old house in Virginia. You know, over the bridge and that, where it all happened. And just to convince herself that it's, you know, it's in the past. Leave it there, you know. So her and her husband go and visit this house, pretending to be perspective, I can't say that word tonight, like buyers, because the house is up for sale, you know. Perspective. I don't know what's the matter with me tonight. Anyway. So they're looking round the house and she stumbles upon the room where the murder happened 20 years before. And the mirror's still on the fucking wall. After all them years, it's still there. Exactly where they'd left it. She, you know, she's just about to leave the room and she glances in the mirror. She sees that horrible man on the bed. She looks at the bed, he's not there. She looks at the mirror, he's there. She looks at the bed, he's not there. She looks at the mirror, he's getting up off the bed and coming towards her. She looks at the bed, he's still not there. He looks at the mirror and he's right coming in her face now. So she picks up a chair and shatters the mirror into smithereens. Bad mistake. Released the fucking spirit, hasn't it? So, he's going around killing people indiscriminately. I mean, you can't see him. Because he's invisible, you just see the weapons in mid-air and that. Yeah, I remember me and my friend hired this out at the video shop in about 1984. Yeah, me and Barty. We thought it was pretty gruesome and, you know, but by today's standards, it's pretty tame, you know what I mean? But anyway, we watched that and I could never find it again. I didn't even realise it had been banned. I mean, it's alright bits of it when he gets that knife through the back of his neck, it comes out of his mouth. Oh, them scissors in the jugular. Yeah, them pretty realistic killings, I must admit. Well, anyway, it's released. Wherever there's a piece of this mirror, his spirit comes out and kills you. Then that's about it, apart from the end. You know, and things happen and... Well, I'll not tell you the end, I can't, can I really? I'll just spoil it for you all. But there's a sequel called Revenge of the Bogey Man. Avoid at all costs, because it's shit. Yeah, I've seen bits of it. All it is, basically, is clips from the first one and flashbacks to that. Don't bother, don't waste your eyesight on it, because there's no point. Yeah. So, The Bogey Man, released in 1980, directed by Uli Lommel. Quite a nice synthesizer score there as well. See you later, hammerheads! Oi, mate! I'm trying to get some fucking sleep, you bastard!